Greetings, my lovely little minions, once again for another rendezvous with yours truly. Anyhow, so we're going to take a segue here and just tell you about a couple of things that I end up having to experience this week in a certain conversation. So, alright, as some of you may know, I work from home for a company that, let's call them Orange. Anyway, so as a member of management, I end up being privy to being in a lot of management meetings. So we're not going to talk about any type of sensitive information here, so to start with, if you're thinking that way. But I was more saying about how on Tuesdays is my Monday, basically. And usually I'm a little bit hungover for the wear, and I sort of drag my feet through the day, and I end up having this meeting with my two bosses. Anyhow, we end up getting this little side discussion about what is some of the weirdest shit we've ever seen whenever we've been actually talking to people. So anyway, some of our meetings end up having hundreds and hundreds of people in there. So one of the things was, for example, this my boss guy portion ended up saying that. So apparently there was 100 or so people, maybe more there, all watching on the video conference. And a guy ends up saying, "Oh, well, I'm not needed here. I'm going to take a 15 from this hour here and go take a shower." So apparently, dude ends up getting up, and he has I guess a bathroom adjoining his bedroom, and he gets up. He forgets to turn off his camera. He starts to strip off his clothes, gets in the shower. He starts to take one, and it's in at the point semi-view, and everyone's fucking freaking out in the room, and they're like, "Oh God, no, no!" And so he doesn't realize this whole time. He gets out, he's walking around his room for 10 minutes, buck ass fucking naked. And let's see, and basically they had to kick everyone out of the whole 100 or however many people room there, because they couldn't figure out how to turn off his camera. And then once they ended up getting back up, he ends up messaging someone saying, "Hey, well, I was kicked out." And they said, "We're going to talk to you about that later." So apparently, what ended up happening a little bit later there was he got pulled aside by some of the higher management people, and we're told that your time here is over. And so basically, from his absence of mind, he ended up getting his ass canned, and probably very embarrassed at the same time. Me and said dude on that little conversation were ending up talking and saying man, I don't know what I'd do if I was that dude. I mean, what'd you do? I mean, your wife gets home, you have to say, "Honey, I lost my job," and she's saying, "No, what? Why?" And it's technical difficulties. No, tell me about it. Tell me what happened. And you're like, don't worry about it. It's, basically a tech issue. So, we were talking back and forth about how, basically we would end up probably having to change our names, and if we ever end up at another job with, someone that was actually working in the same company, how if they recognized us, we'd say, "Nope, nope, I don't know what you're talking about. You look just like that guy that, ended up doing the camera thing." "No, no, I really don't know who you're fucking talking about." "Mm-mm. No, thank you." So, anyways, see, this is running long, and I have, more to tell, so for this short little video, I'm going to cut this short, and again, say, have a beautiful fucking night.